Hello and welcome to Cryptic Change. As the cryptoverse is constantly growing, so too is the user base wanting to get in on the action. And among the snake oil salesmen knocking at the door are also various celebrities who want to tell you all about which coins you should invest in. This has been described as the Hollywoodization of crypto and has led millions of people to lose millions of dollars because, as it turns out, being a famous person does not automatically also make you an investment expert. Case in point is Kim Kardashian, who strongly urged her some 250 million Instagram followers to buy into Ethereum Max. Now, Ethereum Max is not the same as Ethereum, although it has obviously been named the same as the number 2 currency in all of crypto so as to confuse newcomers. In other words, Ethereum Max is basically a scam coin created just to trick people into betting on the wrong horse. And if you couple that with a big name like Kim Kardashian, you've got a guaranteed recipe for making some easy money before it all comes tumbling down. And indeed, the plan worked, as Ethereum Max surged to new highs, only for it to plummet shortly thereafter, leaving almost all of those who followed Kim's advice to lose their money. And unlike the genuine Ethereum, which has millions of users across almost as many smart contracts and dApps and NFTs, this Ethereum Max variant is just a changeling coin equivalent to a fake Gucci bag, which means that the price is not likely to get back up once the scam has been exposed, and the people who invested will probably never get their money back. And as sad as this story is, Kardashian is far from the only celebrity who has performed this scheme, and the list keeps on growing with famous people who'll tell you to buy everything from Bitcoin to full-on scams. And some other examples include Snoop Dogg, who has promoted a bunch of coins, among them XRP or Ripple, and the footballer Lionel Messi, who has promoted Sirin Labs SRN token, and Paris Hilton, who endorsed the Lydian ICO, and Matt Damon now recently held a long convoluted speech about nothing, which was supposed to promote Crypto.com's Crow token. And of course there's the champion boxer Floyd Mayweather, who's promoted a whole bunch of them like Stocks and Hubi Network and Centra, the latter of which saw its co-founders sentenced to 8 years in prison. And both Mayweather and DJ Khaled also had to pay fines for not disclosing that they were indeed paid to endorse this project. And this was just a tiny list, as there are loads more who have shilled various coins, and there keep coming more every day, not in the least on the NFT scene, where everyone from Lindsay Lohan to Katy Perry and even Quentin Tarantino are dipping their toes. And now, even though a few of these might very well be legit, the thing to remember here is, why are these celebrities promoting them in the first place? And I'm willing to bet that Kim Kardashian has no more Ethereum Max in her wallet than Matt Damon has Crow tokens in his. All they're doing is basically starring in ads where public actors are playing themselves on social media. And even though the coins they promote will often go on a wild rollercoaster ride after the celebrity endorsement, where you can make a lot of money if you manage to time your buy-in and sell out just right, the sad truth is that you probably won't be able to. Because every time there is a big celebrity shilling crypto like this, it's not their followers who will reap the rewards. And it might not even be the celebrities themselves who are making money of this, other than the paycheck they get from the actual endorsement, of course. But the big winners are actually the people who are paying for this promotion, who are then able to perfectly time when they themselves can buy and sell their own coins. But wait a minute, what about the times that celebrities endorse actually good coins like Bitcoin? And it pulls in a whole bunch of new users, which means we're all profiting from the growing adoption. That has to be good, right? Well, kinda, but also not, because there's still a fragility in having a product resting on the shoulders of a celebrity whose eccentricities can make or break the brand name. And we've all seen countless examples of huge companies who have gone on wild book-burning rampages, trying to erase all traces of some celebrity affiliation, which has turned out to be less than favorable. And I'm not in any way advocating cancel culture here, but I'm just saying that having a big name attached to a product does also make it susceptible to these kinds of issues. And with the peculiar lives most of these celebrities live, any tiny episode on a TV show or on a plane or even a restaurant could send both their name and value plummeting in an instant. So while there are a whole bunch of fantastic projects in the cryptoverse and literally millions of ways you can make tons of money through different strategies, you should always be wary of those who are promoted by big celebrities and ask yourself, why would the developers choose to use a pretty face as their main selling point as opposed to the actual tech itself? And this is all part of Satoshi Nakamoto's genius, who in choosing to stay anonymous also refused Bitcoin and official persona, which could be victim to all sorts of attacks and slander, where scandals in their personal lives could potentially ruin the whole crypto revolution. So ironically, Satoshi's anonymity also means that a complete unknown person has attained more clout than all the star power in the world. So if you want to follow anyone in crypto, follow the anonymous ones who lets the tech speak for itself, because even though they might not be as sexy, they has the brains and they be making the gains. And that's all I have for you today, my cryptic friends. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and do be careful out there.